just like my best friend when I grow up. He's only 10, but he looks much older. He's like the perfect grown-up, because on the inside, he's still just a kid. He's not afraid to learn things, or to try things, or to meet new people the way most grown-ups are. It's like he's looking at everything for the first time, because he is. And most grown-ups aren't like that. Most grown-ups just want to go to work and make money and show off to the neighbors. And more than anything, he knows how to be a great friend. More than most people who look like adults.
Jack, it's so good to have you back.
Sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
Jack. Hi, Louis.
Your seat's waiting for you. We were just in the middle of Lewis's essay. Come back. Hey, buddy. Lewis, you may continue.
More than anything, he knows how to be a great friend. More than most people who look like adults. So I may not know what I want to be when I grow up. And right now I really don't care. But I do know who I want to be like. I want to be like the giant. The big guy. My best friend. Jack.
In 1996, Jack was released. Not Kangaroo Jack, that came later, just Jack, starring Rob Williams, Diane Lane, and Brian Kerwin, and Fran Drescher, and Jennifer Lopez. And tacos and burritos. And is directed by Francis Ford Coppola. A story where a premature baby is born with a rare disease that causes his clock to tick faster than the average person.
Mom, Dad.
Jackie.
Oh,
You okay, honey? Something wrong?
I'm okay. Just can't sleep. I had a scary dream. Can I sleep in here?
Yeah, of course, buddy.
Stimpy too?
Sure.
Okay.
Easy.
About 10, and in 10 years he had grown into a 50-year-old body. And due to his condition, he's homeschooled and taught by Bill Cosby. Until one day he requests to his parents that he goes to regular schooling and hopes to make friends despite of his condition. And I always thought that Diane Lane does a really wonderful job portraying Jack's mother in this film. You can really see the emotion and sorrow in her eyes, you know, about Jack's health and his life in
They
general.
make fun of the fat kid and the kid who wears glasses. What do you think they're gonna do to the 6-foot hairy kid?
Robin Williams, amazingly as always, playing Jack. He gives a very genuine performance and this unique character, which is nothing new in his case. But he not only brings the audience plenty of laughs, but tears as well through his performance.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Powell, and Jack. Jack, how nice to see you. I'm Mr. McGee. I've heard so much about you, Jack.
Oh, Mr. Magoo.
McGee.
Oh, McGee.
Yes.
Magoo.
Jack, how would you like to see your classroom? Yes?
Yes.
A little louder.
Yes.
A little louder, Jack. Follow me.
As Jack gains many friends throughout the school, his health starts declining due to his body aging. Now, this is where it gets really, you know, pretty depressing, honestly, is that him being so young as a child, you know, questioning his life and then his, you know, how much life he has left, really, and it's really sad. But even with some scenes getting pretty dark, the supporting cast definitely helps with the laughs and move the story along with this thought-provoking film. And the film, by the end of the film, it really has you really thankful for what you've got. Really, you know, just to think of having this condition would be really terrible. That's one reason I feel so bad for Diane Lane's character, because you can see her emotion, and you just feel so bad for her because there's nothing she can do to help her son. And as a kid, when I watched this growing up, because I would watch Robin Williams films, you know, since I was a, you know, little bitty thing, like many of us did, because he was so talented and, you know, really good roles. But it seemed really pretty far-fetched at the time. But now, looking at, you know, the other conditions I've seen on the news and stuff people have, rare diseases and stuff, it's really not so far-fetched after all. And honestly, I think this is one of Robin Williams' finest performances, even though he has plenty of others in my collection. I just haven't found him. Like Miss Doubtfire, Jumanji, Jacob the Liar, Patch Adams, Good Will Hunting, August Rush, Dead Poet Society, The Birdcage. And it really makes me really thankful to have grown up in an era where we had Robin Williams, because he's brought my childhood so much laughter and so much happiness through his films, and I'm just thankful for that. And it's actors like him that really made me, you know, the cinematic I am today, and many of us. And yeah, so anyway, that's my review for Jack, and I hope you, if you haven't seen it, you do see it, and if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry for the spoilers. But yeah, definitely check it out again if it's been a while. It's definitely worth it, and have a good day.
Very much time these days, so I'll make it quick, like my life. You know, as we come to the end of this phase of our life, we find ourselves trying to remember the good times and trying to forget the bad times. And we find ourselves thinking about the future. We start to worry, thinking, what am I going to do? Where am I going to be in 10 years? But I say to you, hey, look at me. Please, don't worry so much. Because in the end, none of us have very long on this earth. Life is fleeting. And if you're ever distressed, cast your eyes to the summer sky. When the stars are strung across the velvety night, and when a shooting star streaks through the blackness, turning night into day, make a wish. Think of me. And make your life spectacular. I know I did. I made it, Mom. I'm a grown-up. Thank you.